Hello beautiful souls, welcome to my channel Mystical Ani. So today we are going to do a general reading for Gemini for the month of June. So as I said, this will be a general reading. Please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. For more accurate and personal readings, you can reach out to me. And just in case if any of the card in the reading appears in which the human body is not covered, I won't be displaying those cards in the reading as it is against the YouTube policies. But I will definitely tell you what card has come and what the message is coming through the card. Okay, so let's see what do the cards have. In this reading we will take out the general energy during the month, the challenges, guidance and the outcome. Also at the end we will take some angels and ancestors guidance which will help you to know how you can deal with the situation. Okay, so let's see what do the cards have for the month of June for Gemini. General energy for Gemini for the month of June. General energy for Gemini for the month of June. Oops, I'll take this. Okay, the Temperance. The obstacles during the month. Okay, what's the guidance for Gemini? What's the guidance for Gemini? Alright, what's the outcome for Gemini? What is the outcome for Gemini? Alright, okay. Bottom of the deck we have Ace of Swords. So you might be having so many ideas, so many things are running in your head. You may be feeling creative, or you might also be looking for making a communication or have a discussion or communication with somebody. It can be in your workplace, it can be with in your relations, it can be anywhere, but it is definitely a very good card where your new ideas, your creative thinking may bring much growth and progress in your life. Okay, so yeah, now let's see what are the other cards we have. So Temperance. So you need to create a balance between your work, your personal life, what your head wants, what your heart wants during the month. Okay, so you need to be practical and emotional also. I know it's like kind of contradicting, like emotional and practical together, it's not possible, but sometimes it's possible. Okay, so just try to create balance between things. Once you know how to create balance, how to you know focus on your head and heart. Sometimes the our mind play games, right? So you need to see which idea or which work of you is actually going to bring fruits for you, or which one is just a waste of time. Okay, so you need to actually think very clearly, have a proper plan, create balance in your work life, or maybe if you're at your work, if you're handling too many projects, you need to create a balance. And if you're not able to create a balance in your work and personal life, so you need to find a way to figure balance in that also. Okay, so once you have that, it will make things much more easy going, go with the flow, smooth to deal with. And once you have that peace in your mind that you are balancing everything, managing everything clearly in a normal, in a peaceful way, it will definitely bring growth and success. Okay, because you will get success once you know how to balance things. Okay, so that's the general energy for the month of June. The obstacles here or the challenges here is if you are being too possessive about in your relations, if you are too much possessive for your partner, for your loved ones, you need to sometimes being too much possessive creates that suffocation in the relations, right? So sometimes you need to think of giving space. It can be you need some space in the relation, or people around you or your partner needs some space. Space need not be that the person is the person wants to go. No, it doesn't mean that. So you, if you don't give space, it kind of just cause so much of suffocation in the relation that ultimately things start turning wrong or turning negative. Okay, some kind of arguments and all starts happening. So just try to see if you are being too much of possessive for your work, sorry, for your partner or for your finances. you are being kind of, holding on to everything, then you need to figure out a way. Because see, if wherever it's necessary to invest money so that it will attract more growth, you need to do that investment, right? So that is what you need to figure out. I think that is what this card is saying about balancing. So if you're thinking of growth, but if you're not ready to make any investment so that you can get some growth in your future, how will that happen, right? So sometimes you need to let go of something, not completely but to certain extent, so that it will come back to you with much more abundance, growth, come back to you with in the multiplication energy, right? So yeah, so you need to, if you're holding on to everything so tightly, you need to create some little space, leave, give some, let go of certain things in your life so that it will not hold you. For some of you, for very few of you, I'm getting is, if you're holding on too much into the past energies, so it's causing blockage, it's not letting you to move on. Okay, so you need to see, if you're holding on something too much from the past, you need to let it go so that you can grow, because the guidance here is to balance again. So yeah, here also you're balancing, and the guidance is also to balance. Here you need to learn to balance. If you do, you will see growth, and the guidance here is very clear that you need to balance, you need to create balance between your head and heart. If in your love life you're holding on to something from the past which is kind of somewhere stopping you from growing or moving ahead in your life, you need to let that emotion, let that person, if even if that person is not physically present in your life, sometimes the energetic connection is so much that it kind of doesn't let us grow or move forward, right? So even if you have that energetic connection, you need to let go of it. Okay, so yes, so you need to balance, create balance between your head and heart. You need to also see what, for some of you, it can be like, if you're following your family tradition, and which, because of which you are kind of feeling, that you are not getting enough space to grow. Just try to speak to the elder people of your family and try to explain them what do you really want, and how your new ways of working or doing things can bring new things in the family also, right? So just try to explain your ideas, your thoughts to them, and that will help you. Because somewhere I also feel you're looking for growth, you're looking for expansion, and because you're not getting that freedom, that growth is somewhere stopped, right? So if you are not getting that space, your growth is somewhere stopped. So once you stop it, you will definitely, once you balance it, once you speak out and share what is happening, you will see growth. Because I also see you're looking for expansion. It can be in your business, if it is in your relation, you may, or for some of you, you may be thinking of moving abroad, traveling abroad, right? So, and maybe because in your family nobody would have thought of going abroad or doing something which has something to do with maybe starting a new business in a foreign country or something like that, and nobody in the family has done it before. So that is somewhere, it's kind of the people in the family are kind of concerned about it, what will happen, how it will happen, are the foreign laws so easy to deal with, and all that, right? So if you will communicate with them with proper plans, you may definitely get some growth and expansion opportunities abroad. Okay, so yes, that is what I see for you, Gemini. Now let's see what are the angels and ancestors guidance coming in for you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, what is the angels and ancestors guides coming for you? All right. Okay. See, traveler. I was saying, right? If you, some of you are planning for traveling abroad, that is also possible, or taking your business to the foreign lands, that is also possible. For some of you, and this is also a trader, right? So yes. So traveler is, it can be traveling abroad. For some of you, it's like traveling within, right? Traveling within is like, sometimes you need to go within, deep dive within, and understand what you are really looking for and what you are really going through, right? So that it will give so much of clarity in you, and you will know how you can bring positivity in your life. So it's travel within means just dig down to what do you really want in your life to happen. You may also travel to a new direction. As I said, for some of you, the family may not have thought of expansion, and now given you are having that new idea, new strategies to do things. As I said, there is the Ace of Swords, right? So yes, everything is about growth, extension, and logical and ideal creative thinking. So you may also travel to a new place. It can be with your new partner, or sorry, it can be with a partner to a new place. It can be for your work related, for expansion of your work, because this is also a card of traveling, and here the guidance is also on the travel card. And here again the second confirmation is on the trader, because it's exchange energy to create abundance, right? So as I said, if you will communicate properly, you will definitely be able to make them understand what your planning is and how you can see growth. So this is a very positive card. Exchange energy, it's not talking about only financial energy. So if you have something which you can give to others and it will help them grow, you will attract something even more in your life which will help you to grow. Okay, so just try to figure out what you can contribute for the betterment of the people around you or for the society, and similar kind of opportunity you will attract in your life. Okay, so that is what also the card has. So yeah, it's a very positive energy, Gemini. So if you have liked it, please subscribe to my channel for daily tarot insights. Bye bye, take care.